It is day 75, and it's over. Today is a celebration. I, I'm like in shock. I can't believe the project is done. It's extraordinary to me that it's over. I just, I, I don't even know what to say. I mean, there are some word choices at the very in the like the last paragraph that I'm not too thrilled by, but these are things that can be changed later. The bulk of the work is done, at least at this present time, and definitely for this year. I don't think I'm gonna come January 1st. I'm not gonna touch it again for about 6 months because I don't want to. I think that would be foolish of me to do so. I need to take a break from this beast. And it is a beast. It's a long, lengthy beast. It's over. It's between 77 and 78,000 words at the moment. Page length wise, double spaced in American typewriter font. It's about 331 for the whole piece. I mean, the beast died today. I made it more graphic than I thought I was going to. There's a moment in there that's literally impossible, and actually, the whole way of how the beast died is impossible. But hopefully, you don't care by that point in time because it's the very end, and we wanted to die in this over the top, just exciting way. And really, the lethal weapon is hands. I'll leave that as a little titillating spoiler for y'all. And yeah, I mean, just it's a little bit bloodier than I thought it was going to be. That's definitely interesting. It's interesting how, like, really what this ending is. If you followed the Gator video series from the very, very beginning, even before day one, when I described what the nightmare, the prologue, and the first draft was for the 8,000 word version, this ending essentially was that nightmare. I have two more moments of forgiveness. Forgiveness is a major, major theme in this novel. Forgiveness, abandonment. Most of all of the main characters are alone in some form or another. And that's really interesting to me personally. And the alligator is just a backdrop. The hope is that the piece is interesting and engaging enough as a whole that if the alligator wasn't in it, it would still be entertaining. Even if it's not entertaining, the hope would be that it was interesting, because there's some challenging material in this book. But in the same way, the alligator is an instigator. The alligator causes a lot of damage throughout this novel. And I'm really, really happy right now. There have been a couple of times throughout it where I was like, I remember back in week 4, I was like, I don't know if I can do 11 more weeks of this. But you know what? I won't be back on Monday. Not for this. No, I have a new journey that begins on Monday. That's a different story. But yeah, I mean, my goodness, I'm just like talking in circles, but I'm so happy. So happy. Okay. I'll put this in the Facebook post as well, but here you go. If you would like to read through my first draft, message me. I'll leave it at that. Only qualm will be That if you would like to read it, you need to read it within 6 months' time. That's it. Okay? Alright. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, what am I proudest about in this whole experience? Oh, my consistency, I would say. And that I did it. Not only that I completed it, but it was in the consistent format that I started in. And I mean, you've seen everything. You've seen my highs. You've seen me complain about things, about people, maybe. I don't fully remember everything. Um, you've seen me at my lowest low. Well, not my lowest low, but you've seen me say, I don't know if I can do this anymore. You've seen me question whether I will ever get a job, but no worries about that. That's been checked off. And I mean, yeah, just this whole process of going through these 75 days, and now I have a lengthy novel out of it that I'm super proud of in this moment. Reading it again in the near future, I might not feel the same way. I need to see how it flows as a whole. Right now, I mean, it is complete now, but for the longest time, it was just me kind of mucking about, just trying to figure out what the heck to write about, what to do. Anyways, guys, I mean, I don't know how many people out there, if anyone, that is, has watched through the full 75 days, but even if you've only watched through one, thank you. Thank you for encouraging me in this process. And I mean, I don't know what to tell you. If you want to read it, message me. Okay, I mean, and now, for one final time, I want you to remember the mantra. Remember that tagline. Because it's one of my favorite things about the piece. Always remember, the Gator. It's exactly what you think it is.